Libra gang gang, Libra gang gang. Hey, Libra gang gang, Libra gang gang. Hey, Libra gang gang, Libra gang gang. What's good, my beautiful Libras, and welcome to your general reading. Today we're going to see what is coming towards you, family, lover, friend, or foe. Please remember that the energies in the readings can go vice versa, okay? So only take what resonates. Feel free to switch genders, darling, switch the roles, do what you got to do, and leave the rest, okay? So a big and huge shout out to the gorgeous OtterSpirit, okay, who sent me these beautiful bracelets. I chose the Libra vulnerability pack because Libra gang gang, Libra gang gang. But they have all 12 zodiac signs, of course. They're absolutely gorgeous, okay? I'm just going to take one off so that you can see the quality because the weather is a bit gloomy outside today. So as you can see the quality here. They use AA grade crystals and gemstones, okay? So you know, like when you order something offline and it's like it may look pretty but the energy's not really energizing and you just don't understand why, because it's fake, okay? But they use real jewelry, okay, real gemstones. It's very authentic, so it's really, really beautiful, okay? They also have different sizing when it comes to the wrist. So I chose the small because I have small hands, but I would in the future choose a medium. So I would advise for you guys to choose a size up if you like, you know, your bracelets to kind of go up and down, you know, just jingle jingle and move around a little bit. But they're absolutely beautiful. They come with this gorgeous luxurious style box here, and then when you open it, darling, there's a gorgeous message right there. Beautiful. And they come in this gorgeous little box, not box, I just said that, in this bag, okay. So everything is just it's just very like luxurious. That's kind of what I get from this brand, is luxury. And there's also a little note which I love, and I'm actually going to be using these for the readings today, guys, okay? They all come with, of course, what the gemstone is, an affirmation, and then the intention, the zodiac sign that they relate to, and the chakra. So I think that it's really beautiful. It's really gorgeous. I love the way that they I just love the style, okay? It's just very luxurious. That's just what I keep hearing. You know, Libras, that's what we rule. Beauty and luxury, darling. Okay. So get you a bracelet, okay? Also, each bracelet you purchase, $1 goes towards supporting and saving the otters, okay? Hence the name, which I think is really like gorgeous. You know, I'm a huge animal lover. So if you're someone that loves animals, okay, at least you know that each purchase that you are making, not only are you getting, you know, gorgeous jewelry, but you're also helping towards a beautiful and charitable cause, okay? So that's really gorgeous. So thank you so much, guys, for sending me these. I feel the power already for the readings. I feel protected, so I'm just going to be extra, if I'm extra jazzy today, this is why, people. Okay, so get yourself a bracelet. They also do necklaces, they do rings, they do earrings, okay? They do jewelry. So just go choose, pick what you like, get a gift for a friend. Christmas time's coming up. Also, Black Friday sale is coming up, darling. You can use my code for 35% off, which is in the description box down below, and it also has all their links to their websites and their social medias if you would like to check them out, okay? But thank you so much once again. I think they're really gorgeous, and you know, of course, I had to make sure they're matching the outfit today, okay? So thank you. So beautiful. So we're gonna start off the reading using OtterSpirit's affirmations that came with each bracelet. So this one says, I follow the flow of divine guidance. I follow the flow of divine guidance. And the chakra is the third eye crown chakra, okay? The intention is your intuition. So for Libras, I feel like for some of you, your third eye or your crown chakra could be really kind of just boom, boom, boom right now, okay? Could be really activated. The universe is trying to give you a lot of downloads. They're trying to send you things. So they want you to follow your intuition and believe in your intuition. Because you know, sometimes you'll be thinking about something and you're just like, hold on a minute. I don't really know, or like you're doubting yourself. Do not doubt yourself, Libra. Whatever you think it is what it is, okay? Period, okay? Some of you may need to work with your crown chakra or your third eye chakra, so you may need to wear the colors, okay, which I think is it purple and indigo? Okay, you may have to double check that, but there's something about your intuition. So just don't, if you're feeling something intuitively, if you're getting a download or a message, like, take heed, okay? And believe in yourself. And sometimes you may tell someone something and they don't want to listen to you because they don't have no faith. It doesn't matter. We're just messengers out here. If I get a download and I'm trying to warn you something, or I have a feeling and you're not listening to me, darling, then you ain't listening. You know what I mean? The second one we have here is passion and motivation fuel my journey. Okay, the intention is confidence, darling, and the chakra is related to is the root and the sacral chakra. So for some of you, I feel like when it comes to your journey, when it comes to things that you want to do, there could be an energy that's around you that's trying to deter you from your path because they know that you have a great and a bright future, Libra. So the universe wants you to have the confidence to know that what it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you set out to do, is something that you can do, is something that you will do, is something that you're going to do, okay? So you need to make sure that you're working with your root chakra. Try to wear the color red or work with the color red. I'm also hearing to eat a lot of red foods, okay? I just heard like bell peppers, tomatoes. I'm getting a vision of someone like drinking a smoothie that's red, okay? This could be berries, like strawberries, raspberries, but I feel like you need to incorporate red foods in your diet, okay? I'm hearing something about iron as well. Someone could have an iron deficiency, okay? But you could also be feeling not demotivated, but you may feel like you have a lack of energy, okay? So you need to keep affirming this to yourself. Passion and motivation fuel my journey. So basically, you need to have passion in order to do something, okay? And I feel like there are a lot of people around you, Libra, that like they're always trying to compete with you, or people just do things to just try and outdo the other person. When you do something, Libra, it comes from a place of love. It comes from a place of passion. So don't do anything that you don't want to do for the sake of doing it, or because everybody else is doing it, or because you feel like it's something that you need to or you have to do. Make sure that there's passion and purpose behind it, because that's what's going to help you to continue to go, okay? So beautiful energy. We also have, I find balance and chaos. I find balance and chaos. No, we don't, darling. I find balance and purity within chaos, okay? And the chakra again is the root, and then balance is the intention, which is your energy. So there's really something here about the root chakra here. So I feel like for some of you, you need to ground yourself if you're not already. This could be confirmation that you are balanced. There could be chaotic energy around you that's trying to deter you or trying to stop you from doing something. Because like I said, Libras, you're great. Okay, you're here to do great things. There's a lot of people that know that, and you may feel like sometimes there's like delays or restrictions or just unnecessary little obstacles or just irritating things that's trying to stop you, okay? That's people projecting and trying to block. And this is why you need to get these bracelets, okay? Because these types of things will help you to just, you're like superhero vibes, like, okay, you're trying to just return to sender, return to sender. But yes, Libra, you find balance and chaos. I mean, I don't know why I keep saying that. So even me just saying that, it's like somebody's trying to like say, nope, you're not going to find no balance. It's just going to be chaotic. Like, no, it's not. Agent of chaos, wherever you are. Fuck off out the reading. You know what I mean? All right, darling. And the last one we have here is I am filled with vitality and purpose, Libra. Yes, you are. The intention is healing and confidence once again. And then we have the heart chakra. So again, things that you are related to, things that you rule. So this is really beautiful energy, Libra, okay? So like I just mentioned, the word purpose. Everything that you do or everything that you have been guided to do or intuitively brought towards, it's for a reason. It's for a purpose, okay? So yes, but let's just get into it, Libra. Let's pull some cards now. So those are your affirmations. I want you to make sure that you're saying those, you're repeating them to yourself. Maybe you need to write it down, okay? Also, I just heard to create your own affirmations as well. And whenever you're not feeling confident, that's when you say it, okay? Just say, I'm confident. I'm that bitch. I'm that nigga. I'm that king. I'm that queen, okay? Fuck you mean, okay? You're in a nightmare, bitch. I'm a dream, okay? But I'm not a rapper, Libra. Okay, let's get into it. So, what is the beautiful what does the gods and goddesses have to say to you? Libra, what do they want you to know? Sorry, it's really dark and dreary today, man. God, the lighting is just not lighting how it's supposed to light, Libra. Hope you guys can see me. It's been raining so much. But it is what it is, okay? It was what it was, Libra, and it will be what it will be. All right, Libras. Also, we have Osset that wanted to come out, darling. I'm Osset. I'm here to help you feel magical and enchanted. Let me conjure and materialize your heart's desires. Yes, Libra, yes. Can you feel the power, Libra? Okay, aka Isis. So for some of you, you could be connected to the goddess Osset, aka Isis, okay? But it's saying that you're very magical at this time. So don't let nobody tell you nothing, Libra. Like I said, follow your own intuition and listen to yourself. Don't listen to no projections. Sometimes as well, you could be feeling something and it's a projection. Like when there's doubt I feel like the doubt is the projection. It's somebody doesn't want you to trust in your abilities. They don't want you to trust in your intuition. They don't want you to trust in your magical power because they know what you can do with it, Libra. Okay, so they don't want, like, not me. So for you, Libra, do what you need to do. Okay, because she's here to help you. It says, let me conjure and materialize your heart's desires. What are you desiring, Libra? What do you want to come into fruition, Libra? Don't ever feel like you can't do nothing. Okay, at the bottom of the deck here, we have Obutala, which is, I'm Obutala. I'm here to help you feel calm and relaxed. Let me fill your life with peace. Yes, exactly. So going back to this affirmation right here with the I am, not that one. Wait a minute, hold on, Libra. I find balance and purity within the chaos. And it's like I kept on saying I find balance and chaos. Like, what the fuck? Like I said, somebody's trying to intervene. Your life is supposed to be balanced. It's supposed to be peaceful. It's supposed to be calm. Now, you could have been going through like a tumultuous time where everything was like this, Libra. You know what I mean? Everything was crazy. You were going crazy. You were dealing with crazy psycho people. Not today. Okay, he's here to say, listen, your life is going to be peaceful. I'm getting like a peaceful ending to the year as well. So for some of you, it could have been like every year, like something negative happens towards the end of the year, or you're always experiencing something. The divine is saying like, no, this is your time for peace. This is your time to really, you know, step into your power, okay? And I also feel like when you're at a peaceful state, that's when your magic and your manifestations work more effectively because your energy is not chaotic. So it's very important, Libra, for you to, your scales to be like this. That's why people are always trying to throw at you and throw you off track, because when your scales are not balanced, your magic is like this. Your power is like this. It's all over the place. The universe gets confused. Like, what are you trying to tell us? You said left, but you're going right. What's going on? So I'm hearing stillness. You need to practice stillness and meditation. Okay, so that's really beautiful energy, Libra. So I'm just going to leave that there. Offset, Isis, that's the overall energy for you, okay? And then we'll leave this at the bottom of the deck. So you're magical, and underneath that we have my art, which is your energy, darling. It says, I am my art. I'm here to help you feel righteous and just. Let me bring you justice. Yeah. So did someone fuck with the Libras? I keep saying this. I keep telling people and I keep warning people. Libras are walking karma. You need to be careful how you treat them. And sometimes people feel like they're getting away with stuff, Libra, but they're not. I really do feel like someone tried to bring chaos into your life. Return to sender, flip back, reverse it, okay? Kick it and then twerk it. Ooh, use your body to just... use your body to just flick that energy right back, Libra. How you been? Good. And then we have Eshu underneath that, which says, I'm Eshu. I'm here to help you strategize and conspire. Let me maneuver you a way out. Yeah, he's here to help you, darling. Fucking man, Libra. Okay, but let's get into it, Libra. I'm getting all hot, Libra. I feel like it's the bracelets, you know. I feel like it's the energy, it's the power. 1 second, let me see if I can make it a bit lighter in here. 1 sec, Libra. Okay, I don't know if that made a difference, but we're just gonna go with it, okay? Libra gang, gang, Libra gang, gang. All right, my beautiful Libras, let's pull another card for you. Rain could be very significant as well. I actually love it when it rains. It's just the lighting is not great, but to me that's, you know, that's my ancestors pouring down and letting me know they're here. It's also Oshun letting me know she's here. Happy Venus Day, happy Oshun Day today. Okay. Blessings as well. Renewal, purity. There's a lot of things that the rain represents, okay? So the rain could be very significant to you. I'm also hearing something about an Aquarius. Could be very significant. An Aquarius could be in pain or they could be crying because they're connected to the weather. I'm also hearing something about a Scorpio as well. I'm seeing the Tower card. That's not for you, though. I feel like you're the balance and the calm. Somebody else is the chaos, okay? Oh, my beautiful Libra gang, gang. What do we have, my beautiful Libras? Higher self, gorgeous. Come on now, Libras. Come through, Spirit. It says, focus on light and love instead of the flaw of others and yourself. Yes, exactly. So you're not focused on the negative energy. You're not focused on the low life energy. You just don't, like anybody that's trying to bring you down, Libra, just remember that you're up here. You're up, yes, sir. And people are down here. And they're just trying to just drag you down. You're just like, nope, nope, nope. Okay? Your higher self is trying to connect with you, is trying to talk to you, Libra. So this is really beautiful. Let's read that again. Focus on light and love instead of Okay, it's not written properly. It says focus on light and love instead of on the flaws of others and yourself. Yeah, sorry about that, Libra. So yeah, don't focus on the flaws. Try to look at something, try to see the beauty in something, Libra. As you always do. I said that in your other reading. Like, you look at things from a place of love because you operate from your higher self. If you know when someone is in a low vibration, as I said in how many readings ago, that it's because they're on a lower level. We only can see from our own level of perception or how deeply we see ourselves. So if you look at yourself and you see your higher self, then you know what I mean? You're going to see things from a higher vibrational perspective. So keep doing that, Libra. Now, for some of you, like I said, someone could be trying to drag you down to the dark side. You have to reel yourself back in, remind yourself who you are. I'm the goddess of love and light. Like someone in the comments the other day. Now, she didn't say anything mean or rude, but she was saying that she's kind of upset with me because of how I'm always talking like, you know how I am, you know how I gun down the exes and everything. And she's not the first person. I've had quite a few people that say that they kind of get upset with me with the messages, but then they realize it's from a place of love and they're in their feelings. Basically, when you're unhealed, you receive things in a negative way because your vibration is low. You know what I mean? You're in your feelings. But if you're asking a message from spirit, a message from your higher self, it's not always got what you want to hear, but it is what you need to know. Your higher self, okay, the higher ups, your elders, whoever it is that you subscribe to and pray to that's on the side of the light, they only want the best for you. So the messages are not going to come through. I mean, however the message is delivered, however the fuck is delivered, but I'm not going to be saying anything or channeling anything that's going to put you in harm's way or that's not for your the greater good or for your best self. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Okay? Period. We have planned your next move is at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, I feel like you're trying to figure out what it is that you want to do, what measures you want to take when it comes to a certain situation. Radiate joy, gorgeous energy, Libra. Choose whatever makes you happy and find your inner peace. So we keep seeing that word peace. What makes you happy, Libra? What brings you joy, Libra? So like I'm always saying, if we're sitting here talking about exes and things from the past and things that keep causing you pain, where is the joy in that? I'm here to create and look for solutions. We're not to dwell in the past in the same cycle, years on years, talking about the same shit, different day, and there's no changes, okay? You're here to tap into your higher self, and that's what's happening. Some of you are radiating. People may be telling you that you're glowing, you're looking really beautiful, Libra, but everything is a choice. We choose whether or not we want to be happy or sad. We choose whether or not we try to look for the light or the message or the positive in a situation, even if it is negative, okay? But you need to find your inner peace, Libra. For some of you, you have found your inner peace and you have the power to do this, okay? So if you want peace, command peace and peace shall be yours, darling. Okay, yeah, take the lead. Come through again, spirit. All these, I can feel the power, people. It says, be a powerful, I didn't even read, listen, oh God. Be a powerful force in your own right. You know when everything's just in alignment, Libra? It's in alignment. I feel like you're in alignment, Libra. You're following your assignment, Libra. Oh, okay. The card just has to fall on the floor. Oh, Jesus. Lord God, my titty never come out. Oh, sorry, people. Jesus. Sorry about that, Libra. Honestly. Okay, we're going to do that again. Can we just have one that's on the table, please? Thank you, Spirit. It says stay neutral, Libra. So that's kind of something that you can do best, the Two of Swords energy. For some of you, you could be the first deacon, Libra. Okay, so stay neutral. Don't, like I said, don't pick sides. Don't allow your scales to tip. Staying neutral is just staying like this. Two of Swords energy. Like, you know what? I'm not on your side. I'm not on their side. I'm not on no one's side. I'm on the side of the divine and spirit. If I'm not getting a download or an intuition to do something, to say something, to move forward, I'm not making any moves. Period. Okay, I feel like somebody could be trying to get a reaction out of you as well, Libra, because when you are very reactive, again, it lowers your vibration, so you don't use your powers in the best way. Okay, but just stay neutral. Don't say nothing. Somebody could be trying to ask your advice about something and you're just like, just think about it, Libra, because, you know, sometimes we could be kind of harsh, you know. I don't even feel like it's that we're harsh. I just feel like we're honest. And most people, they like to be lied to, okay? They don't want their illusions destroyed. You just come through with the comfort. You just come through with the truth. And someone's like, oh, shit. Like, yeah, what, did you think I was going to, like, you know, be a yes man because I'm your friend or because, you know, like, no. Like, you know, sometimes your friend could do something and it's fucked up and they expect you to back you or hype them up. And you're just like, no, what you did was wrong. And now they're all like, well, yeah, I'm not going to support you if you're doing some dumb shit. I don't give a fuck who you are to me. Like, you know what I mean? It says embrace your inner confidence, Libra. So again, going back to everything is in alignment, darling. Going back to the cards here, it says something about confidence. And this is all about your inner self, your higher self and your inner self, Libra. So this is the relationship that you have with yourself. So it's not about how other people feel about you. It's about how you feel about yourself, Libra. Okay? And however you feel about yourself, Libra, project that beautiful energy outwards. Okay? Be confident. However, like some of you could have unique, maybe you have some like a skin condition that's makes you different from everybody else, or you could have like a freckles or something. There's something about you that looks different, or your energy is different. Embrace it. That's what makes you unique, Libra, and that's what we pride here over on this channel. We don't want to be replicas of everybody else. People are always trying to copy people. Do your own shit. Like when someone's like, oh, I love your hair, I'm gonna copy it. Why can't you copy it? Why can't you just be inspired by my hairstyle and do something similar but make it your own? Let's not use the word copies. We don't like copycats over here. Be your own motherfucking person, darling. Because when I'm sitting here and I'm camering my own hair, I'm not thinking about who I'm copying it from. I'm just doing it. And I'm adding the beads and doing what I want. Because I am my own inspiration. Not to say I don't get inspired by other people, but even if I do see something and I like, and I think I want to try that style on myself, I will make it my own. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? There's a difference between being inspired and then just trying to do what someone else is doing. Does it look like I'm trying to be like anybody? Just saying. But you'll know if someone's trying to be like me because it's just so obvious. You know what I mean? Find your own inner self, Libra, and express that. Period. Oh, thank you. Right. Libra gang. 21 minutes in, we still haven't got to the tarot yet, darling, but it is what it is. I might be gone for another week, Libra, so we like to make it long and strong over here, darling. Long and strong. Get your mind out the gutter, you dirty bastards. All right, please clarify higher self, my beautiful Libras. Okay, so we have the half up, half down, darling. It says, as above, so below, opposites attract, and best of both worlds. You are the best of both worlds, Libra, and you are, as above, so below. You're tapped into the ether. So like I said, your higher self is connecting you right now. It's connecting with you, right now. What are they saying? Also, I'm getting your dark and light energy is like, it's in check, which is where this neutral energy is coming from. So this is beautiful because, you know, you are the best of both worlds, Libra. You are the balance between the dark and the light, between the heavens and the earth, between the spiritual realm and the earthly realm. You have no idea how powerful you actually are, okay? And how mature you are with the gray hairs. It says wisdom, maturity, and elders. I told you. I don't know, some of you could have like a grandfather or mother or just a maternal ancestral entity around you right now that's really trying to connect with you. They really want you to know that they are here. They're listening. They're supporting you, okay? Or if you're wondering where your gifts and your downloads are coming from, it's coming from your elders, okay? You could also be an elder to someone as well. Someone may feel like you're very mature, and like I said, they want your advice, but the spirit is saying, like, focus on the love and the positiveness, and don't really just try to stay neutral in a situation. Try to give your advice from both perspectives without it appearing like you're choosing a side, if that makes sense. Like, just give a fair answer or make a fair decision, which is something that you do best, Libra. Okay, so we have, sorry, let me do that again. Please clarify, radiate joy. Okay, the same card wanted to come out. Spirit was like, I see it when I see it. We have the tribal here. It says tradition, ceremony, and culture. Yeah, so I definitely feel like there's something to do with your culture here. Okay, for some of you, you could be doing like ceremonial practices. Okay, maybe you're doing some rituals or something. I don't know. Maybe that's something that you need to do. But I'm getting for some of you, embracing your culture. I always talk about that. Your culture, your roots, your traditions. Maybe you're creating your own tradition. Maybe you're breaking out of like a toxic family cycle. Maybe your family has certain traditions that they abide by, but you're here to set pace. You're here to create something new or to do something in a different way because you have the power to do so. Do it, Libra. Okay? You don't have to conform to society standards of anything or to your cultural background if you don't want to, depending on whatever that culture is. If it's something that affects you or the people within your family in a negative way, you're trying to figure out, okay, well, how do I bring in positivity? How do we go in a different direction? How do I break generational curses? By doing something different and creating your own tradition, okay? Some of you could be life path number 1, or you could be a master number, okay? So beautiful energy. But you have to, like the card says, you have to choose whatever makes you happy to find your inner peace. So there could be like, you could have a lot of pressure from your family, or like I said, from like some type of cultural group or circle that you're in, because they want you to conform or they want you to do something in a certain type of way, and it's just not within you, or it's something that doesn't really make you happy. For some of you, you could have some type of royalty or royal ties, and it's just like, you know how it is when with that type of stuff. It's like, yeah, I understand that we do this and this, but that's not what I want to do. I didn't ask to be born into this, bitch. So I want to do my own thing, period. I mean, how do you think people start off traditions in the first place? Someone has an idea and they make shit happen. Okay? So do what you have to do, Libra. And then we have the head wrap at the bottom of the deck. It says protection, cover up, and pride. Yeah. So for some of you, there's something that you should be very proud of. I feel like you should be very proud of yourself. I'm also getting that there's a level of protection that's cloaking you and that's covering you right now. Also, for some of you, you may need to cover your hair, because I was guided to put this on my head today. That was mainly, though, because my hair is a mess. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You know, like when your hair's so messy, you can't even see the parting anymore. So, you know, that's why. But I thought, I'm not gonna wear a hat. I'm always wearing a hat. Let me just change it up a little bit. But for some of you, you may need to like wear something over your head to protect, protect your antennas, because people, they could be trying to access your psyche. Okay. So wear a head wrap, darling. And if you're a melanated queen out there, stop wearing those wigs, darling. Okay, give your headpiece a break, put it in some plants, put some oil in it, and wear a head wrap and represent your culture. Stop trying to look like other people. God. That's what I said. I said what I said, darling. We don't have this card out here for no reason. So connect with your roots. I remember we keep seeing the root chakra as well. How are you going to embrace your roots and embrace your culture when you're trying to look like somebody else and appropriate in someone else's culture? I mean, let's just start there. Just saying. Be who you are, Libra, but embrace what is already there. Enhance what is already there. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right, please clarify, stay neutral. Gorgeous, because you're beautiful just how you are, Libra. We have the headband. It says beauty, elegance, and luxury. So I was mentioning that word luxury before because, I feel like OtterSpirit, it's just a very luxurious company. So I'm just getting, for some of you, you're embodying and embracing luxury right now. You also could have people reaching out to you, wanting to collaborate with you, and they're people or companies that are of high quality, okay, because they see the value in you, and you are also of high quality. Maybe for some of you, you should be doing something or creating something. Okay, I'm definitely getting something to do with like jewelry and headpieces here. Okay, but this is really gorgeous. I'm also getting that this is how you create and manifest abundance for yourself. Just not doing too much. Just staying in your energy with the stay neutral, like staying balanced, Libra, and it will come to you, because remember, the Empress is a receiving energy. So allow yourself to receive. Okay? Somebody here thinks that you're very beautiful, Libra. Somebody loves the way that you present yourself, or they like how you embrace yourself, or somebody likes something that you do. Okay? For some of you, you could be like a leader of some type of group or something. People want to join because they just like the way that you do things, Libra. That's gorgeous. Yeah, the card definition. Okay, it says shine, spotlight, and attention to detail. Shine. Your inner confidence is there, Libra. It's time to show it. It's time to display it. Okay, so this is really beautiful energy, Libra. Let's get the tarot out. Let's see what Spirit wants us to say. Or should I get some more messages? Should we get some more messages? What time? Oh, 28. That could be very significant. Somebody could be 28 years old. Someone could be born on the 28th of the month could be very significant as well. Okay, let's get some more oracle, and then we'll tap into the tarot. So what is the half up, half down? What message do you want my beautiful Libra gang, Libra gang to know, darling? Bad girl. Woo! Libra, it says no more playing nice. Show them how bad you can be. Exactly. I feel like you've been playing too nice, Libra. Like I said, your higher self and your dark self, your dark side and your light side needs to be in check. Okay, which I feel like it is, because we have shadow work at the bottom of the deck, which says face your inner demon. So again, something about the inner you, Libra. So for some of you, if you've been being too nice, you're out of balance. You need to reel it back a little bit. You need to tap into your opposite energy, which is Aries, okay, and be a bit more selfish, be a bit more assertive, be a bit more commanding, delegate, tell people this is what it is and this is what it ain't, and this is what it will be, and this is what the fuck I said. And if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you, darling. Because some of you, you're too nice. You're too compromising. You're just too. And And you need to be free, okay? When I mean free, I mean F-R-E-E. But free as well could be very significant. Number 3 is also connected to the Empress energy, which is what you rule. So, show people your bad self, Libra, okay? But not like that. Always thinking from a higher perspective, but also showing people like, listen, if you thought you could fuck with me because I'm a nice person, you thought wrong, darling. When your life starts fucking up, darling, that was me. Okay. Just saying. Not on purpose, though. You rule karma, so naturally, you know, people are going to go through things if they're projecting onto you for no fucking reason, Libra, okay? But there's a lot of shadow work that for some of you, you may need to do or you already have done, okay? And you're showing people what confidence and beauty and purity and authenticity looks like, Libra. So well done. And if you're going through something right now and you're still battling those inner demons, you know, you will slay them, Libra. Just have that confidence, okay? Don't allow the chaos to overtake. Okay, it says selfie. Someone is stalking your social media. So yeah, somebody could be going through, looking at you, Libra, trying to figure out what it is that you got going on. With these 2 cards, I'm getting something about like astral projection. So somebody could be like tapping in to their spiritual gifts or ancestors or something to try and figure out what it is that you've got going on. Or I'm seeing like someone using your selfie or a picture or something here. Okay, this could be you as well. Maybe you need to create like a sacred space if you don't already and put your picture on that sacred space and like affirm beautiful things to it, because this is in the row of radiating joy. Okay, so there's something that you need to do, that you need to embrace about yourself, so that you can feel more confident and more loving, so that you can look at yourself, look in the mirror, take more selfies, do what you have to do, Libra. Okay, go. I feel like for some of you, your bodies, you're sexy, you're handsome, even if you don't feel like it. Invoke that inner sexy base, Libra. Fuck you mean? It said 3131 and I just saw 3133, okay? And then we have shadow work once again. I feel like someone is lurking in the shadows, Libra, trying to figure out what you've got going on. I'm seeing like a dark room with your picture and a candle. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. Just protect yourself, Libra. Yeah, look, the first word I just saw was manifest. It says bewitching. Manifest what you want and then some. Yeah, somebody could be trying to do a beauty ritual, okay, on you. But I feel like this is something that you need to do. Now, a beauty ritual could just be like you having a self-care day. Making sure that you're doing your face mask, you're doing your hair, your nails, you're doing your waxing or your shaving, whatever you're doing for the fellas, getting a shape up. Just like taking care of yourself, okay? But I do feel like you need to affirm things when you're looking in the mirror. I am handsome. I am beautiful. I am confident. I am courageous. I am that bitch. I am that nigga. I am the motherfucking empress. I am the justice. Every day, all day, when you wake up, when you go to sleep. When you wake up, affirm. I wake up and I start my day in power, not panic. Okay? In peace, not paranoia. Okay? There's something about the letter P, very significant here. But again, something about manifesting, Libra. This was the overall energy and this is the surrounding energy. Okay? Some of you don't realize how magical you are and you need to utilize those gifts and skills that you have. Somebody out here could be saying that you're a witch, or say whatever the fuck you want to say. Just don't fuck with me. How about that? Okay, Libra. And then we have privilege at the bottom of the deck. That's right, darling. It says special treatment. Yes! You should be getting special treatment because why? Royalty. Whether you are royal in the spiritual realm or in the earthly realm, or whether it's in your bloodline, royalty. I feel like as well, a lot of people are going to be treating you really nicely because they're paying close attention to you, Libra. People are seeing how much you shine. They're seeing your confidence. People who know you on a personal level as well, they may know a lot of the things that you have been through. You know, so there's like a newfound respect. Okay, or maybe you haven't. Maybe you need to tell your testimony. You need to tell people, okay, this is what I've really been going through. This is what happened to me. It's like, wow, I would never have guessed that. And then it's like now they really see how you shine, because a lot of people that it's like if somebody else was to experience what you have experienced, they wouldn't have survived the way you survived, Libra. They wouldn't still have this light in them. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like you carry this gorgeous light that a lot of people may fear, they may try to destroy. But whatever happens to you, Libra, you're still shining brightly. Even if you don't feel like it, I'm here to tell you today, you're a beautiful, shining, bright diamond. Sparkle, darling. Sparkle. Okay. And you're very privileged. Recognize that. You know, practice gratitude, darling. Okay? So let's get into the tarot, my beautiful Libra gang. Beautiful energy. We have the Queen of Cups here. So yeah, that's self-love, darling. Pouring that love within yourself. Okay? Because like I said, for some of you, you're too compassionate. This is on top of the row that says bad girl. So you see how in her cup, she's got that lid closed. Like, yeah, I've got all of this love, but I ain't giving it to you. Unless you're giving it to me. Are we reciprocating? Is there any equilibrium? Because that's what Libras represent. If you don't know about me, get to know about me. Read up on my energy, darling, so you know what the fuck I deal with. Oh, thank you. You could have war sign placements, Libra. Okay, you could be dealing with one. But again, this is on top of this card, which remember says focus on light and love instead of on the flaws of others and yourself. There could also be like a water sign, because you know we always get water sign energy in your reading, and it's always on the low vibrational level. So I'm happy that a higher vibe has come out as the first card. There could have been a water sign, a Cancer specifically, but it could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, that was always looking at something from a low perspective. Now this person is seeing you in the light, or they're looking at something, they're focusing on the love that they have rather than the hate or the envy or whatever it was, okay? Someone is looking through loving eyes, okay? Someone also could be in love with you, but I'm getting this is more about you and your self-love, okay? And you're just deciding that I'm not over-giving, I'm not over-sharing, but love is here. And I look at things from a place of love, but you can only receive it in a loving way if that's the energy that you are also operating on, Libra. You know what I mean? Yeah, because somebody, again, with this water sign energy, could be dealing with a Scorpio. It does not have to be. The Seven of Cups here, which is the second decan of Scorpio. Okay, this person is confused. How's Libra doing it? What's going on? Or like I said, there could have been a water sign that was very confused because they were focusing on all the wrong things in the shadows. You see how this person is within the darkness? Okay. So you're operating from your higher self, which I feel like is helping other people to see you differently or to see things differently. Or this is just you. Maybe at one point you were very confused, Libra, and now you're not. Okay. So please clarify the row of radiate joy. Judgment. Exactly. Okay, it could be dealing with a Scorpio, or this is your energy. I always see the Judgment card as a combination of Libra and Scorpio. Okay, but you are the Judgment. You know, you rule discernment. Discernment means the ability to be able to judge a situation well. So you're here judging things. You're here bringing, I feel like you judge people's souls. This is what you're here to do. My art energy. I'm away your heart, and if it's as light as a feather, then you can go through to the next realm. But if it's not, then I'm sorry, goodbye. Underworld, Undertaker, Anubis, come and get this person. Oh, no, wait, Anubis brings the souls to my art two-way, okay? But I don't know if he takes them back to the underworld. I can't even remember. But if you know, you know, Libra. But I'm just seeing that you're answering your calling here. And again, something is being resurrected within you. I feel like your ancestors or the people before you, which is your ancestors, are trying to connect with you. I'm also getting something about you reincarnating. Like an ancestor may have reincarnated within your body. So you are actually an ancestor. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like you could have come back from a previous time in this realm because maybe there's something about your culture or there's something that you need to keep alive, or I just feel like you have a mission here. You're here to speak truth. Like I said before, like something may come out in a certain type of way and people are not ready to receive it, but it is what it is. Okay, you're a whistleblower. Okay. Also, I feel like there could be somebody that wants like a second chance with you. I just heard I want a second chance to make a first impression. But you're authentic, Libra. I'm getting something about the power of your voice. Your voice like raises the dead. So it's like when you speak, you wake shit up in people. There's something about an awakening. Like something that was laying dead or dormant in people. It's like it wakes up when they're around you. Or this could be something that was within you that was asleep. And it's like, boom. Okay? But I'm just getting something about the angel of truth here. And again, your inner peace, you have to realize like what is it that I really like? What is it that really truly makes me happy deep down inside? And whatever it is, that's your calling. That's what you need to follow. Okay? Some of you, this is what you're supposed to do. It could be something about communicating. It could be something about your voice. It could be something about you being controversial. It is what the fuck it is, man. Yeah. Something about your work, your skills, something that you're building. You're very, very good at it. For some of you, you could have Virgo placement. Okay? God, you know when you're just on point. There you are, darling. Justice. And did I not say before, I said staying neutral is just being you, just being balanced, just being the scales. It's on top of the stay neutral card, darling. What is she holding, darling? The motherfucking scales, darling. And I said before about wearing red and purple with the root chakra and the crown chakra and all that. Come on, Libra, man. I feel like things are being stabilized and balanced and balancing out in your life. You know what I mean? All is fair is what I just heard. So this is gorgeous energy. 2 major arcanas here, Libra. I'm hearing I fuck shit up and I leave. That's what I just heard because we have the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Pisces energy once again. There could have been someone that walked away from you that now wants to come back towards you to make something right because they see that you're a beautiful person. Okay? Or somebody could be trying to call you in. You're also trying to manifest peace in your surroundings. Okay? But something is going to be made fair and just, Libra. I feel like things are going to start beautifying in your life. Like I said, you're a privileged person. Underneath that, we have power, which says show them who's boss. So we got 2 cards of Spirit telling you to show people who the fuck you truly are, Libra. Don't be afraid. It's like, what's the worst that can happen? What the fuck are you going to do to me when I know that I am connected to all the realms? My ancestors are here. The divine's got me. I'm operating from my higher self. Fuck you mean, darling? So expect special treatment. Expect people to be treating you in a different type of way, Libra, because your energy is different. Your aura is different. But you need to tap into your power. You need to utilize your power. You need to remain in your power. You need to harness your power. You need to use your power. You need to walk with power. You need to rest in power. You know what I mean? And you need to empower others, Libra. By living in your authentic truth and doing the right thing, you are exactly who the fuck you say you are, period. Not who other people say you are. Not who other people think you are. Right. Yeah, walking towards peace. I see you here lying down peaceful, meditating. This is, again, your energy, the 4 of Swords. Okay? There's someone coming towards you. Now, this could also be you walking away, letting something go so that you can remain in your peace. Okay, it could be something to do with the past that just brought you nothing but fucking, you know, cold ass energy and pain and just, you know, rest and heal, Libra. But I'm seeing that people from the past, it could be anybody, they want to come back in some type of way, especially with that Judgment card here. Because I feel like you said something and it was the truth, you know, and it is what it is. You can't deny the truth, darling. But I'm seeing that you're saying something. Yeah, people have regrets because they've been very demonic and evil towards you. It's like you're saying something out of love, or you could be saying something to a loved one, or you could be I'm getting something about tough love. Yeah, here's your energy again, the 4 of Swords. What is the Queen of Cups, please? Okay, we're on 40 minutes, Libra. Jesus Christ, I'm just gonna take that, you know. Oh! It flipped over and I put it back and then it fell. I'm definitely going to take that. Do you know why? Oh, good Lord. I swear every time okay, there we go. It's the Queen of Cups clarified by the motherfucking Queen of Cups, darling. In my deck, we call her the Empress of Emotions. You've got your emotions in check, Libra. Like I said, you've got so much love to give. Or like I said, there's people around you, or these fucking water signs that are obsessed with you, that want to love up on you, Libra. Look how the weather's going dark as I'm saying that. Because someone was in darkness here. Someone like wants, because, you know, the Queen of Cups here twice. This could also be something about same sex. This could be female energy, but it does not have to be. But it's just like somebody wants to match your energy, or somebody wants to express love. Because, you know, opposites attract is on that card. As above, so below. So the universe loves you because you love yourself, and vice versa. And you're spreading love. But I'm getting something about keeping the love to yourself unless it's being reciprocated. But there are definitely people around you. I feel like it's like somebody's like secretly in love with you here because they're keeping it to themselves, and somebody else wants to pour their love out. Okay? So if something else dropped, I can't see what it was. We're just going to leave it there, Libra. Okay. Oh, the 9 of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck. So you could have Virgo placements. Okay? Or there could be a Virgo that's very significant. So I feel like you're self-efficient, self-abundant, Libra. You're doing really well. You know, just be proud of yourself, Libra. And also people can see that. You're not a codependent energy. Okay. What is the Judgment card, please? the divine masculine, the emperor, your opposite energy. Did I not say earlier that you need to tap into your opposite energy? Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. There also could be an Aries that wants a second chance with you, or they want to say something to you, or they're watching you. Okay, because this is on top of the selfie card. Stalking your social media. Okay, some of you could be like a boss. Maybe you have like a platform where you're online. And like I said, you talk your shit or you do whatever you do. Okay, I feel like you're supposed to be a boss or a leader of some sort. Or there's somebody that wants to connect with you. Or there's feelings that are being resurrected within somebody that kind of acts like, you know, like I feel like you can't really gauge how this person feels. But someone feels a lot. Yeah, the Page of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Maybe somebody may want to apologize, or they may want to give you something. And then the Bewitching card. That's what fell on the floor. Let's clarify that, please. And the Justice. I told you, someone is really watching you, Libra. They really have their eye on you. They're really paying close attention to detail with everything that you do. Well, this is you. Okay, for some of you, you're a seer. It's like someone is looking into you, and what do they see? The Justice card. Or someone feels like they need to make something right with you, or they just see you as the truth. You know, the balance, the discernment in the world, the beauty. I'm getting both beauty and beast, Libra. You're both beauty and beast. And then we have the Page of Cups. Somebody here may want to apologize. Again, Pisces energy. Okay, we've got air energy here with the Page. Okay, we've got Aries, Scorpio heavy. Okay, water signs are here heavy. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio is here. Okay, but I feel like there could be somebody who's in their feelings who wants to say something to you, wants to offer you something, or wants to apologize to you about something. But I'm getting a lot of people treating you like a queen or a king because they see you as divinity with the divine masculine. This could be you tapping into your divine masculine energy or power, whether you are a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. Okay, but there is someone that's watching you, or someone has looked into you spiritually and they've seen something. It's like someone wants to let something go, or they want forgiveness, or somebody wants to apologize for walking away, or for abandoning, or for leaving a situation. It's like someone didn't recognize your power or your worth, or they didn't recognize the love that they had for you, or the love that you have for yourself, Libra. This could also be saying that you need to walk away and to start something new here with the Page. Yeah, the Page, and then the Six of Wealth is underneath that. And then we have the Six of Wands. And then the Eight of Cups again. Yeah, and then the Three of Swords as your energy. Somebody may have walked away, or they've done something to upset you. Now somebody wants to come and support you, Libra. Because I feel like people see that you're very popular, or you're very attractive, or you're on your high horse, or someone is very impressed by you. So now somebody wants to support you. But they didn't before. Somebody wasn't supportive. Fuck that bitch, to be fair. Like, you know what I mean? Cha. All right, let's get an Oso card, Libra. Oh, so curious. Yeah, like I said, someone is looking into you. They want to know what's going on, Libra. Don't worry about the Libra. Libra's all the way good. Yeah, oh, so disappointing. It's because somebody is a disappointment, Libra. Or maybe somebody's disappointed to see that you're still doing well, or after they walked away, or whatever. I don't know. I feel like someone could be disappointed in themselves. I don't feel like it's you, Libra. Also intellectual. Yeah, some of you, you're very smart. You're very wise. I feel like you need to share your knowledge, or maybe there's some things that you know that the divine could be saying, you know, just know what to share and what not to share. But I see you getting a lot of downloads. Okay, again, something about your crown chakra. Aries rules the head. Okay, there's something about your head. I really do feel like you need to protect your head as well, so that you can get these downloads or whatnot. Yeah, also intuitive. Yeah, because there's something about your intuition. You have a very powerful crown chakra. All these cards, they're wearing crowns here, darling. Okay, there's something about your crown. So that could be your actual hair, your actual antennas, how you communicate with the universe, or like I said, some type of head gear or head dress you need to incorporate or wear. But you're very intuitive, Libra. It's like you think something, you say it, and it comes into fruition. And also inspiring. Yeah, so some people could be looking at you and they feel like you're very inspiring, that you're very beautiful, Libra. And I was talking about inspiration the other day, like, not the other day, in this reading. I don't know why I just said the other day. In this reading, it's like you can look up to someone and see them as inspiring, but allow that person to help you inspire you in the way where you try to figure out what you want to embrace in yourself, not you wanting to be like them. It's like, I want to be like you in the sense that I want to be as confident as you are, but I'm not going to do what you have done to get that confidence, because I always say what works for Susan doesn't necessarily work for Sally. Do you know what I mean, Libra? And then also clever, okay? So you're very clever. Maybe someone thought you was a dumb bitch, Libra. Cha. So what is the message that Libra needs to know right now? Because it's 49. That could be very significant. Somebody could be 49 years old. I just heard 49 days. You know that saying, 40 days, 40 nights, that you have to the fasting thing, biblical, blah, blah, blah. I just heard 49. So it's like you could be doing something for 49 days. Okay, that could be very significant. And you need to embrace your inner sexy. How many times? Listen, Libra. Embrace your inner confidence. Embrace your inner sexy. What makes you happy so that you can find your inner peace. And be careful what you wish for, Libra. You just might get it. Exactly. Like I said, do you, boo-boo. Okay? And you deserve this abundance stunt on these hoes. I see you living a luxurious lifestyle, Libra. And people looking at you, it's like, yes, darling, yes. Yes, I deserve it, darling, yes. Stunt on these hoes, Libra. Fuck you, me. Yes! I swear to the ethers, I never saw that it said yes. I never saw it said yes, but yes. You know when you're just in tune, Libra, you're just in tune. So the answer is yes. And then stop beating around the bush. Be direct. Yeah, well, I mean, that's something that you can do gladly, Libra. You could be dealing with people who are not direct, though. Like I said, them watery people, man. Everything is an illusion or a mystery, or they're feeling some type of way, but they don't want to say it, and then they go away with the 8 of Cups, and then one come back to heal something, and then, you know, just, you don't have time for the yo-yo shit, the back and forth shit. Be direct, stop beating around the bush, or fuck the fuck off, period. Now, somebody could be apologizing because they weren't being direct. Okay. Like, you know, yeah, you need to let it go, like... I have nothing else to say. Actually, no, I do. Let's just get one more card, Libra. Take what's yours. Yeah. Something was yours. It was ordained for you. It is what it is. Somebody could have been trying to take something from you. And like I said, what works for Susan doesn't necessarily work for Sally. You tried to take that away from me. How's it working out for you, darling? Oh, now you have to abandon ship. Now you have to leave it alone. Like, you know what? I shouldn't have tried to take that from the Libra. No, you shouldn't have, darling. And now you did. And now you're sorry about it. So somebody could be trying to steal your power. Okay, yeah, don't say I didn't warn you. Maybe you were trying to warn someone about something, Libra, because of your intuitive ability. I feel like someone didn't really believe in your power. They don't really feel like you're a seer. Okay, don't worry. Karma will show them, darling. Literally, justice, karma will show them the Page of Swords. They will see. All right, and let's just get one more card just to end the beautiful reading. Jesus. Crown chakra, Libra. What was one of the cards from the OtterSpirit, darling? What did... Ha! Powerful. Make sure you get yourself a bracelet. You know, the code is... Use my code, okay? Venus 35 is down there in the description box below. It says, I know. Divinity. No, I know. That's the mantra. I know. I am in the know. I know. Yes. Divinity, source, spiritual connection, higher consciousness, self-knowledge, and thought. Exactly. I'm telling you, Libra. You know, we're just a rare breed. A lot of us, we operate from our higher self, and we're just looking at all the lower vibrational muggles, and we're like, Even people that think they're on a higher vibration, and they're really not. But, you know, as it says, let's not focus on the flaws of others, and, you know, your crown chakra is lit, period. Okay? And like I said, the color purple, darling. And then we have Marie. It says, goddess of sacrifice, underworld, reincarnation. I mentioned that Endings, beginnings, rebirth, transition, transformation, and soul. I feel like for some of you, you've died so many times, Libra, and you keep coming back. Okay? And you keep coming back bigger and better, Libra. You've been to the underworld and you come back. There's other people out there, they're drowning. They're not going to make it. You've risen from that. While someone else is, come on now, Libra. Don't fuck about. Angel of light, clarity. That's what you are. What did I talk about? The dark and the light energy, the underworld versus... Listen, it's in alignment. We're on assignment. And then angel of abundance, darling, wealth. And then we have Oshun, goddess of beauty. And then, of course, the energy vampire is underneath that. Trying to drain your beauty, trying to drain your energy. I don't think so, darling. Anyway, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Please don't hesitate to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, and like I said, don't forget to get yourself a bracelet or anything else for that matter, okay? Support the otters. Support businesses, okay? Support people in general. Bless someone else, you get a blessing. Blessings beget blessings, okay? But this was a beautiful and it was a powerful reading. And you are a beautiful and powerful person, Libra. Always remember that. Period, point, blankety.